Hi, everybody. It's Monday again. We are doing our Monday meditation series, and we've been doing this since back in May. So we've been doing it for May, June, July, August, September, October. We're into our 6th month. It's amazing how quickly time has gone. I bet most of you feel the same way. It's flying. And I'm hoping that you're practicing and you're noticing different improvements in your life and changes. That's what the whole point of meditation is. It's just to help us be more centered and aware of what's going on in our lives. So today we are going to talk about Mercury retrograde, because we are in a Mercury retrograde right now, and it's very fascinating. So it's going to be that and some about letting go. But we'll get into that in a few minutes. But as first, let's just start with our grounding and our chakras to get us underway. So let's just all get present and come here and let go of whatever else you've been doing for the morning. And let's just take 3 nice breaths, breathing in through our nose and nice long exhalation out through your mouth. You can vocalize if you choose to, or if you don't want to, either way. So let's go. So nice long inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last time, inhale. And exhale. I'd like you to take your awareness down to your root chakra. So that's at the base of your tailbone, that energy center. And we're just going to envision that chakra for a few minutes. Let's just take some breaths into that chakra. Just saying hello. You can leave your eyes open or closed, whichever you prefer. It might be nice to close them to go internally. With our next breath, I want you to envision a beautiful tube of copper coming out of your root chakra. And around that tube is like a slinky, another energy of copper going around the tube. So they're both going to come out of your root chakra. They're going down through the chair you're sitting in, or the sofa, or the floor, or your bed, or your wheelchair, wherever you are. Maybe you're in the bath. I don't know. We're just envisioning that flowing out of you, going down through the chair, down through your floor, through the carpet, through the wood, down through, I've got to go through 2 more condos below me, so they're going through there, and I'm coming to the floor, the ground of the building you're in. We're going through that foundation, through the cement and the crushed rock. And we're entering into the earth now, going down through the outer layer, that maybe it's grass and soil. Moving further down into the outer crust, different type of rock formations. You might be moving through a cave. Going through an underground stream or aquifer. Dropping further down. Entering a crystal cave with amethyst crystals. Just letting that grounding cord Flow down deeper and deeper and deeper into the earth until you reach the core. And I want you to envision it's like a light switch. You're just a plug. You're just plugging into the earth. So let's just plug in. Inhale. And exhale. Another inhale. And exhale. We can just say hello to the earth, to the center. And you're envisioning this as this grounding cord is fluid and flexible. You have movement here. It's not a rigid connection. With our next breath, we're going to come back up through the center of the earth, coming back up, all the different layers. Through the amethyst cave, through the aquifer, the river, the underground cave, moving through the sedimentary rock, the outer crust of the earth, coming through the foundation of your building, your home, moving up, in through the floor, up through the rug, through the chair, up into your root chakra. Let's take a nice inhalation and exhale. We're just starting that connection. So on our next inhale, we're going to drop all the way back down again to the center of the earth. And exhale. Feeling that connection. With our next inhale, we're going to move back up to our root chakra. And exhale. And one more time, let's go back to the center. Inhale. And exhale. Feeling that connection growing stronger and stronger. And with our next breath, we're coming back up to our root chakra, base of your tailbone, and exhale. With our next inhale, we're going to go up through our spine, flowing up with that beautiful copper grounding cord. We're going to go connect to source, coming up through our neck, through our head, and out the top of our head, moving up through wherever you're sitting, through the roof. I have to go up a few more floors now, coming out of the roof of my building, going outside into the air, going higher and higher in our atmosphere. Flowing out into space, heading towards that beautiful sun. Passing stars, some planets, and we're going straight through the sun. We're going further out into deep space. We're going further and further and further out until we come to the great central sun. And I'd like you to envision again a plug-in, and you're just going to plug in to this great central sun, the source of all. And we're going to inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. And one more time, inhale and exhale. And with our next breath, we're coming back down into our body to our root chakra. We're flowing through space by stars and nebulas, flowing in through our sun, into our solar system, passing by more planets, asteroid belts, stars, coming down, down, down into our atmosphere, through clouds, through the top of your building or your home, coming through into the roof, into the top of your head, flowing down your spine and going to your root chakra. Take an inhale and exhale. And with this, knowing that you are connected, you are supported, you are safe. Just like to take a few breaths here, knowing that this is true. And with your next breath, I want you to start spinning your root chakra counterclockwise. We're just releasing what doesn't serve us today. You're just going to spin that chakra, releasing anything and everything. Could have been a conversation you had last night with someone. Could be something that came up when you were just grounding. Whatever, just, you may not know. It could be colors coming out. Just allow it to release. Your root chakra is your foundation. It's your security, your safety. If our foundation isn't stable, we aren't stable. So it's an important chakra. So we're just letting it go. You can even set the intention. I intend to release what no longer serves my highest and best. And on our next breath, we're going to turn that chakra and we're going to balance it now. So we're going to spin it clockwise, infusing it with the beautiful color ruby red. So we just spin that chakra. Spinning and spinning and spinning. Letting that color infuse through that chakra. Going into all your bones of the body. That beautiful red infusion. Moving out in through your body and out into your field, your energetic field, into your energy body. Moving all the way around your energy body. Beautiful. And with our next breath, we're moving up to our second chakra, our sacral, which is 2 fingers below your belly button. And we're starting to spin that chakra counterclockwise. Releasing what does not serve you. When we set our intention to release, It just goes. We don't have to think about it or go up in our mind and process it. Just ask and it's happening. 8-3, should I? This chakra affects our sexual organs. It also affects our cortisol levels, our kidneys. It's about where we create, how creative we are in our life, the ideas that flow through. If you want to be more creative, this is a great chakra. This is the chakra you want to work with. So just let's spin that out, all out of that chakra. And with our next breath, we're going to turn it and go clockwise and infuse it with the beautiful color orange. Orange is a happy color, makes us smile. Think of the fruit, the orange, the smell, the taste. It's a happy fruit. So we're infusing that chakra with that color and we're spinning it clockwise to balance it. Just let that spin. We're spinning it out into our glands. All throughout our body and out into our field. Just let that just fill with that beautiful color orange. If you want to also, you could eat foods that are orange in color. That'll help with that chakra. So squash and pumpkin, oranges, anything orange. Fantastic. With our next breath, we're moving up. We're going to our solar plexus, which is just below your ribs, the base of your ribs, by your diaphragm. And we're going to start spinning that chakra counterclockwise, setting our intention to release what no longer serves our highest and best. So we're just releasing that. This chakra is how we act, how we manifest with our ideas and put them into form. So it could be through writing, it could be through taking action. Like you go, I want to go for a walk, and you think about it for a few days, but you don't go. This is when you want to do it. This is the chakra to work on. It creates the movement. So it's grounding the ideas in form. So we're just letting everything flow out of that chakra. This is can be about our will. With our next breath, we're going to start spinning the chakra clockwise and infusing it with the color yellow. So think of our beautiful sun. We'll be balancing our chakra and letting that energy flow through your body and out into your field. Got these beautiful colors of copper, ruby red, orange, and yellow, all flowing and merging together. With our next breath, we're moving up into our heart. And we're going to infuse our heart with the beautiful color emerald green. And we're going to spin it counterclockwise. Our heart chakra is all about our heart as an organ. It's about blood. It can affect our lungs. So we're just releasing what doesn't serve us. You know, think of our heart when we've had our things that happen in life where we've had some heartache, heartbreak. We can tend to put a wall around our heart. So we're asking to take that wall down, to open our heart, to let all those painful things go. So we can truly embrace and be love. With our next breath, we're going to start turning the chakra clockwise and balance it, infusing it with that color, emerald green. Just letting that chakra spin and spin and spin. It's beautiful. Just balancing it and letting it flow all through your heart, into your blood, into your veins and arteries, letting it move all the way through your body. And then moving out into your auric field in your energy body. And with our next breath, we're moving to our high heart. And that's our thymus. That's where it's located, which is the breastbone between your breasts. And we're just starting to spin that chakra counterclockwise, releasing everything that doesn't serve you. This chakra is about immunity. Do you have a strong immune system? You can also tap on your breastbone, and that stimulates your immune system and that chakra. This chakra is also known as our high heart, and that's more about our spiritual self. Our heart as an organ is more the physical body, and this takes it up. It's like going up another octave to a higher, into more your spiritual self. So we're just releasing what doesn't serve us there. So it could be toxins that are in your body are being released now. So just keep spinning that chakra. Nice. And with our next breath, we're turning that chakra clockwise and we're infusing it with pink. That soft, sweet color of love. Thinking of it as a balm, soothing that chakra, rebalancing it. Connecting in back in with source and yourself, that divine intuition, knowing. Take a breath. Exhale. Letting that beautiful color flow out all through your body and out into your etheric body. And with our next breath, we're moving up to our throat. And we're going to start spinning this chakra counterclockwise. We have the thyroid and the parathyroid gland here. It's also about how we communicate. To ourselves and to others. So this chakra can always use a little bit of work. So we're just spinning it clockwise, setting our intention to release what doesn't serve our highest and best. Letting go all the times we spoke something that maybe we wish we hadn't said. Maybe we said it in reaction. Let it go. This chakra and your solar plexus chakra are very connected because it's the action and then communicating also what you've created. So just spin that chakra a little bit more. And with our next breath, we're going to spin that chakra clockwise and infuse it with turquoise blue, healing and soothing, flowing all throughout that chakra into our glands, moving in through our body and out into our energetic field. So these beautiful colors all merging together. Turquoise blue, pink, emerald green, yellow, orange, ruby red, and copper. Letting that turquoise blue just flow, flow, flow. With our next breath, we're moving up to between our eyebrows. That is known as our third eye. And we're infusing that color. No, let's spin out first, sorry. We're spinning it counterclockwise. This has all to do with the glands in your brain, your pineal, your pituitary, your hypothalamus, your limbic system, the neurons, your pathways, the different lobes of the brain, your eyes. So we're letting go of anything that doesn't serve our highest and best. With our next breath, we're spinning the chakra clockwise and we're infusing it with indigo blue, which is a deep, deep, deep midnight blue with shots of purple through it and maybe flecks of gold if you'd like. So let's just spin that color, balancing that chakra, balancing your brain, the right and left hemisphere, balancing the lobes, the neurons, the pathways, the glands, your eyes. This also helps with this chakra is about our psychic senses. So your clear knowing, your clear seeing, hearing, and feeling, that sensations that we get when we know something's true. So let's just spin that a little bit more, letting it flow out into our etheric field. Balancing and supporting us, aligning us in harmony and peace and calm. And with our next breath, we're going up to our crown chakra and we're just opening that chakra up. That is known as the 1,000-petaled lotus. So it takes us from our physical into the etheric, the non-physical realms. Information comes in through our crown chakra and it is just a luminous white. So just let that color flow into that chakra. down into your third eye, your throat, your high heart, and your heart chakras, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. And you can let that go all the way down your grounding cord to the center of the earth if you'd like to. Okay, just this beautiful ball of light, shining and glistening in perfect harmony. Let's take 3 breaths here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And if you're comfortable in this state, just stay relaxed, stay with your eyes closed, because I'm just going to talk to you for a few minutes, and then we'll be going back into another meditation. So I wanted to talk today about Mercury retrograde, because we are in that retrograde right now. So what Mercury retrograde is, it happens 3 times a year, and it's when the planet stops, and it appears to be going backwards to us. So it started on October 13th, and it'll end November the 3rd. But there's always a few days on either side of that where we're moving into that energetic pattern. This Mercury retrograde is in the planet Scorpio. And Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. So surrendering, letting go of the old, transmuting it, and bringing in new beginnings. And it's also a planet of water. And what that means is it's emotional. So it's going to be emotional things that are coming up. So some challenges that people can have, or you may be having, are regarding thinking and communication. So we want to pay extra attention to our throat chakra at this time, because Mercury retrograde, the planet Mercury, is all about communication. Are we communicating efficiently? Are people understanding how we're communicating? Are they understanding what we're trying to say? Are we being heard? Or are we feeling unseen and unheard? So this is all things that are going to be coming up at this time for people. And because it's Scorpio and it's an intense planet and it's deep, deep emotional stuff, it's going to maybe deeper stuff that's coming up. So it could interfere with your sleep. Some other things that are coming up, it could come up with are limiting beliefs that you had, things that you doubt. I can't do that. Do you think I can? Maybe I can. Well, maybe I can't, so I won't do it. So that's doubt. You know, believing you can achieve something. Can affect our relationships. Secrets that we've been hiding, they're coming up now. Some childhood fears. A lot of people won't buy anything that's important right now, like a home or a car. But that sometimes isn't realistic. So just check over any documentation. Really go through documentation at this time, in this period between October 13th and November 3rd. It's important to just take some time and go inward in these 3 weeks and be honest with yourself. Since COVID happened, we've had time to be quiet and go inward. We've had time with family. And we might have had a lot of time with family and friends. Or we might be alone. But it's important, these are the times to say things, to ask yourself, you know, who am I now? What needs to come up? What am I doing? Am I happy with what I'm doing? You know, I'm hearing a lot of people are moving. I've known 4 people in the last few months that are going to move and move out of the city, like big moves. They've also changing jobs. And also think about, do you like where you're going? Do you want to stay on this trajectory? Or are you interested to maybe move over and go another direction? This is a lot of times what this Mercury retrograde can help us do. You know, this is also an important time to have conversations, real honest conversations with your loved ones. But just be very clear when you're speaking to people and talk about how you're feeling. And be kind and listen. We have 2 ears. And the reason we have 2 ears and 1 mouth is so we can listen more. So think about, who do you want to be with and where do you want to go? These are all things that we want to think about. So I know you're in a relaxed state, so we're just going to take a breath back into that. And we're going to envision that beautiful emerald green and golden color infused together coming in through the top of our head, flowing down into our mind, into the brain, down our neck, into our shoulders, our arms, our wrists and hands and fingers. Going down our neck, down our front and back body, upper, middle, and lower, down in through our pelvis, into our buttocks, down our legs, into our knees, our lower legs, our ankles, our feet and toes. Moving into our tissues, the organs, our muscles, seeing that color. It's like a beautiful soothing balm just flowing all through your body. And when you're ready, we're walking into our garden. It's peaceful and quiet. The flowers are blooming. The birds are singing. There's that beautiful fountain in the middle. And as you walk through the garden, you're moving on beautiful woolly thyme. And as you step on it, that fragrance and aroma just lifts up into the air. And in the distance, you see the door and you walk towards it. For people who've never been here, there's a key in the door. For the rest of you, I want you to take the key that's in your pocket, put it in the door and unlock it. Take the key, everyone, go through the door, lock the door, and put the key in your pocket. As you walk through today, you're greeted by your healing guides, your master guide, your guardian angels. And I've asked Archangel Michael, who is the light bearer, and Archangel Raphael, who is a healing master, to walk with us. So as we walk out into the meadow, the sun is shining. It's kissing our face, and it's the perfect temperature. There's a soft breeze that's blowing all the tall grasses as we move through them. And as we look to the lake, we notice just this soft breeze flowing over it. And we can see the sun hitting the lake and making those beautiful diamonds on the water. The grass is tall, it's beautiful wildflowers. You may be walking with an animal friend you have. Birds are in the sky, the sparrows and the swallows. There's butterflies. As you continue to move, you see a bridge in the distance. And you decide to, when you come upon it, you decide to cross over the bridge. And as you come onto the other side, you begin to walk up this beautiful trail. The trees are lining the trail, but the sun is filtering through, making these beautiful rays of all the rainbow colors. It's your cathedral. To continue to walk. It's quiet in the forest because it's midday. But you can hear the river because it's on your right side. You're walking up the forest beside the river. And as you come up, you come to that beautiful bench. I want you to just sit down on the bench. And just take everything in. It's a beautiful space. Inhale. Exhale. And as you're watching this beautiful canoe floating by, this canoe comes and docks right in front of you on the side of the riverbank. And we're just going to fill the canoe with emotions and feelings that don't serve you anymore. So the first one we're going to release is anxiety. And I want you to imagine that you have a magic wand and you set your intention for anxiety to leave your bodies. And with your magic wand, you direct it out of your body and place it in the canoe. You don't even have to really think about what anxiety it is. It's just leaving. Anxiety is leaving your bodies now. Inhale. Exhale. With our next breath, you're going to, with your magic wand, remove shame from your bodies. Shame is a very low frequency and we all have these emotions. So with your magic wand, I want you to take shame out of your bodies and place it in the canoe. Three, El Shaddai. And just keep letting it flow out of your body. You'll know when you're complete. Inhale. Exhale. The next emotion that we're going to remove from your body is fear. So I want you to set your intention to let fear leave your body. So take your magic wand and pull the fear out of your bodies and place it in your canoe. 8-3 El Shaddai. And I've asked Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to be here to assist us in this process, as well as your own healing guides. Let's take a breath. Fear's a big one. I want you to envision it leaving your body, leaving your physical body, leaving your mental body, leaving your emotional body, leaving your etheric body, just letting it flow out of you. And inhale, exhale. The next emotion we're going to release today is guilt. So set your intention and use your magic wand to pull guilt out of your bodies, directing it into the canoe. All these emotions are of a lower vibration and they hold us in a lower state of vibration. We want to raise our vibration so we can be in joy, happiness, peace. So let's take an inhale and exhale, letting guilt just flow out of you into that canoe. Beautiful. 8-3 El Shaddai. The next emotion we are clearing is grief. And grief isn't always about when someone dies. We grieve many things in our life. We are going through a stage of grief with this COVID experience. It can be when we have a breakup. It can be when we change a job or physically something happens. So I want you to set your intention to let grief flow out of your bodies, using your magic wand, just pulling that out of your bodies and letting it flow into the canoe. Inhaling and exhaling as you do this process. Asking Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael and your healing guides and your beautiful angels that are with you to support you to release. Eighth ray, El Shaddai. Inhale. Exhale. The next emotion we are going to release today is anger. So I want you to set your intention to ask anger to leave your body. Not even ask, or commanding it to leave your body. Taking your magic wand and flowing anger out of your body into that canoe that is sitting in front of you on the riverbank, in the river. Just letting it flow out. Lovely. And we're breathing and exhale. The next emotion we're releasing is pride. Pride that gets in the way of us being in our truth and in love. So I would like you to ask and set your intention and command pride to leave using your magic wand and any other support that you need, flowing it out of your body and into the canoe. Just letting that pride flow out of you, out of your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, your etheric body, just leaving you. Eighth ray, El Shaddai. And the last emotion we are releasing today is sadness. So we're just letting that emotion flow out, commanding it to leave our bodies, using your magic wand, directing it to the canoe. Letting it flow out of you. Breathing it out. Eighth ray, El Shaddai. Breathing in and exhaling. I just want you to envision that beautiful golden emerald green light filling your body, all those spots where all those emotions were, just filling it like water, pouring a glass of water into a cup. You're like that vessel letting that beautiful light from Source just fill you. Beautiful. And now, with your magic wand, I want you to cut the rope that's holding the canoe to the shore and watch it as it floats away. And leaves. I want you to watch it till you can't see it anymore. Nice. And now that you're complete, I want you to start moving back down that path. Crossing the bridge. Walking through that meadow. Maybe you're flying through the meadow. Maybe you're riding a horse or a bike. It's your place. It's whatever you want. It's your sacred space. Coming to the door. Thanking everyone for being with you. Knowing you can come here whenever you want. Taking the key. Opening the door. Walking through the door. Shutting the door. Locking it and putting the key in your pocket. Coming back into that beautiful garden. Sitting on the bench. Maybe you've picked an apple from the apple tree. Just listening to the fountain and the birds. Smelling the scents. Looking at the beautiful flowers. And I want you to thank yourself for releasing those emotions. And I want you to take a couple of breaths. If you're able to wriggle your hands and toes, your fingers. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. If you'd like to stay with your eyes closed, that's perfectly all right also. So I'd just like to thank you today for that. We released a lot of emotions, and it's done. Believe it's done, and it is so. Be gentle on yourself during this time, and just know that if stuff's coming up, just ask it to leave. You can do it any way you wish. You don't have to hold on to things. Drink lots of water. Eat well. And just let things come up that need to at this time. So I just would like to end by thanking you all for coming here and taking an hour out of your day to come and spend with me. So enjoy your week. We'll see you next week. And I wish you many, many blessings and blessings for your family. So goodbye and have a great week. Bye-bye.